The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello, this is Saturday's News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, behind the curtain chaos. New tourist attraction at Adventure Park. And Lazy FC heads into finals. This week, a whirlwind of comedy has backstage mayhem has taken over the Mosby Arts Theatre stage. The production of Noises Off has dazzled audiences with its fast-paced action, cast mishaps and unexpected sad flips. With the final show tonight, we take a look at how this play within a play captures the true spirit and chaos of live performance.
This week, the stage has turned into a whirlwind of comedy and controlled chaos as the Mosby Arts Theatre brings the farcical production Noises Off to life. With its fast timing, backstage drama and moving set pieces, the show has challenged its cast and crew in exciting ways. And as the final performance takes place tonight, we hear from director Bob Stanley on what it took to pull it all together. It's a farce within a farce, a play where everything that can go wrong does. Noises Off follows a cast struggling to keep their performance alive as backstage relationships, missteps and mix-ups spill over into the spotlight.
This evening's performance of Nothing On.
But the real challenge lies behind the scenes. The MAT stage crew has been tasked with flipping the entire set twice right in front of the audience.
The set is a big proper set, so it was a major challenge to put it together. And as you mentioned, the whole thing turns around for the second act, then turns around for the third act, and it actually comes apart and then turns around. So trying to get that to happen without disasters is a little bit of a challenge, but we might have it right now, maybe. So that was and it's a challenge for the backstage crew. We have half a dozen young, fit guys that can spin it around and get it back together again. And so it's quite a thing. But that's the defining feature of this play. It's remembered as, you know, that play where all the set turns around.
As the story unfolds, audiences witness love triangles, jealousies, and panic actors doing whatever they can to keep the show rolling, even when everything seems to be falling apart.
Slapstick comedy, and yeah, it's just for laughs. So people who've not been to the theatre before might enjoy it because it's accessible, and hopefully everyone feels happy from seeing it. So we've got a very good cast. Probably 9-10 people, expats and PNG nationals, and a support crew backstage of young people, some people for the first time. They're trying their acting skills for the first time and their stage management skills. Ashley Allen, she's stage manager, I think, for the first time, so that's lots of pressure for her, which is great. Pressure for other people is great. And the director, yeah, well, I don't know, he's all right.
And of course the sardines, appearing, disappearing and reappearing again, adding to the running joke that keeps the audience guessing. With its high energy and demanding precision, the production has tested and showcased the cast and crew's commitment to the craft. And tonight is your last chance to catch the chaos live. The final performance of Noises Off takes the stage at 7 p.m. A perfect blend of humor, timing and theatre magic, all happening right here on stage. Carol Kidu Jr., TV1 News.
The Adventure Park in 14 Mile outside of Port Moresby opened a new Bluebird of Paradise enclosure this week. The Bluebird of Paradise, or Paradisia rudolphi, is endemic to Papua New Guinea and is one of the most stunning and unique birds in the world.
Native to the forests of Papua New Guinea, it is known for its striking blue and black plumage, along with its elegant tail feathers and vibrant, shimmering display. The 14 Mile Adventure Park has been in search of this bird since its opening 16 years ago and are grateful to finally have a home for this bird in the park. The enclosure was opened by the NCD Governor Powes Pakop on 3 December 2025. Foreign Affairs Minister Justin Tachenko explained how they have been in search for this bird.
Now, just for a bit of background history, Governor has always told me from day one, Minister, can you please see if you can get the Bluebird of Paradise? He's always stated that, and he's always said that. And I've been looking, and I've been talking to many people, and then out of the blue, about 6 months ago, someone dropped into here at Adventure Park, and they said, "Oh, I have this bird for sale." And I looked at it, and Corey nearly screamed and jumped up and down. I said, "Hey, that's the Bluebird of Paradise." So apparently, it is found all throughout the Owen Stanley Ranges.
The enclosure will be a free tourist attraction. Tourists and visitors to the park can see it for free. The aim is also to get children to see the bird, as many will not get the chance to see this one in nature.
So we have a very exciting exhibition now for all the world to see. A real live Bluebird of Paradise, which is something that when in full bloom and when in full display is a sight to behold. You think that it would be fake because of the colour, and then you see the pictures here and all the rest of it. So, Governor, we're very pleased to present to you the Bluebird of Paradise, which will be a free tourist attraction to those that come Adventure Park. We want to also make sure that our children at primary school, preschool and high school all come and witness this bird, because they would never see it in its natural environment.
The male Bluebird of Paradise performs elaborate courtship dances, showing off the bright colors and intricate feather patterns to attract females. These birds are primarily found in montane forests, and their beauty has made them a symbol of the rich biodiversity of PNG. This bird is monotypic, meaning it is the only one in its own family. Ruth Rungula, TV1 News.
5 women entrepreneurs from Papua New Guinea travelled to Melbourne recently for the 2025 World Indigenous Business Forum. Supported by the Australian government, the delegation joined First Nations Australian business leaders and global participants to share ideas and build new partnerships. The women represent a range of PNG industries, including social enterprise, traditional crafts and sustainable manufacturing. They say the forum opened opportunities for collaboration and exposed them to new market trends and innovative business practices. Entrepreneur Annette Setters said the experience showed how PNG could strengthen its indigenous business networks. Eastern Highlands tertiary students from across Papua New Guinea will gather in Goroka from December 22nd to 29th for this year's Young Elites Knock on This program. An executive member of Eastern Highlands tertiary student body, Lyndon Benson, visited TV1 to discuss about this program. The Eastern Highlands students currently studying in tertiary institutions across Papua New Guinea have expressed a strong need for greater information, education and awareness in their province. With lawlessness that is happening nationwide and is starting to creep into what was once a peaceful province, the young elites believe carrying out awareness programs could help the province restore stability and safeguard their communities.
We do the awareness across the whole centers, and just to educate our people and also to address the pressing issues that is affecting our community, basically health issues and social issues and political issues that is affecting our community. So we try our best to educate the people and give them some measures to take to avoid such issues in our communities.
Liden said the program will begin with a clean-out-on on December 22nd, where students will carry out cleanup activities in Goroka town as well as in other centers including Kainatu town and Asaroka station. He added that interested individuals in these areas are welcomed to join the students on the day. Following the clean-out-on, the group will conduct awareness programs on December 23rd and 24th. As part of the awareness activities, they will stage a peaceful march from West Goroka to town. Benson said they arranged this with the police in Goroka, who will assist in controlling the traffic to ensure their event runs smoothly. The students are targeting several key topics for their awareness programs, which include law and order, education and health. Liden said they are well prepared for this segment of the program. Finally, the Young Elites Nokondi program will conclude with a sports tournament, marking the closing phase of the week-long event.
And then the last part is we'll be having a sports, and that sports is a Nokondis challenge. We bring together all the Nokondis from other institutions, and we have a class of Nokondis. And then, in a way, we are creating a bond amongst us, the tertiary students.
The students are hopeful that this year's program will be successful and that local Eastern Highlanders will embrace the messages delivered to inspire positive change throughout the province. They have reached out to district and provincial leaders to support and are currently awaiting positive responses. This Young Elite Nokondi Awareness Program started last year in 2024 with a resounding success. The students are aiming to do the same this year. This is TVWAN News. Stay with us for more after the break.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans, expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend, PNG's own coffee.
PNG's favorite soft drink now in bottles. Goldspot brings you fresh, bold flavors in brand new 500ml bottles. Taste the rainbow. More freshness, more flavor, more fun. Lime, orange, raspberry, and pineapple. Proudly made in PNG. Proudly Goldspot.
Long year 2024, 7 baby i-born one time HIV. HIV ikan go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama ikat HIV, long time long karing baby, na time baby isusu. Tasol yumi can help him bel mama, long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bel mama clinic, na kisim antenatal check. Time yumi panim sick HIV ariap, o time bel mama i-positive penis, early treatment ikan save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV igo long baby. This lutok sawa ikam long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Digital business. We help grow your business with secure, reliable, and cost-effective ICT solutions. We will manage your technology so you can power your vision for your business with the best solutions to offer. Accelerate your business growth with digital business cloud solutions with cloud platform services, disaster recovery as a service, and backup as a service. Talk to our cloud solutions experts today. Digital Business. Better solutions for better business.
Welcome back. Book Belong Pikinini has launched a new financial literacy guide for children recently during its 13th graduation ceremony at the Lay University Library Learning Center, one of the first centers sponsored by BSP more than 17 years ago. The event marked another milestone in the long-standing partnership between BSP, Book Belong Pikinini, and Lay University of Technology.
80 children graduated receiving certificates from BSP's Group CEO Mark Robinson, Chairman Robert Bradshaw, Director Frank Borage, and Professor Sally from Lay Unitech. The long-standing partnership between BSP and Book Belong Pikinini was highlighted with the launch of a new financial literacy guide designed especially for young children. Students set up a mini BSP bank branch to demonstrate their learning. They confidently answered questions about saving money, showing why financial education needs to start early. Graduates also received BSP piggy banks alongside their certificates, encouraging them to put their new knowledge into practice. Book Belong Pikinini says the new financial literacy program will strengthen children's understanding of money and looks forward to continuing its partnership with BSP to expand the initiative. Carol Kido Jr., TVWAN News.
This week, the Verelemo Foundation has completed its inaugural Rural Schools DAGS program, honoring top grade 8 students across 7 primary schools along the Aroma coast from 2nd to 5th December 2025.
The initiative comes at a critical time for the Aroma coast, where the foundation says student progression rates have been declining. Founder Wali Makara believes the new DAGS program is a direct response to this challenge, aiming to reignite motivation and rebuild confidence among rural students. From the 2nd to the 5th of December, the foundation visited 7 primary schools, awarding 16 DAGS, runner-up, and special category prizes. Wali Makara says the program was born after the foundation discovered unexpected talent during a local competition.
We realized that there was a lot of talent back in the schools where we thought that maybe at one point in time we could try to reward or give back to the schools.
Each winner received 500 kina cash, a trophy, a motivational gift, and a family food hamper. Makara says the program aims to close education gaps in the district.
The Rural DAGS program is really to improve those numbers, try to get a lot more numbers there in terms of empowering, motivating, inspiring, and elevating our rural students. Yeah.
The foundation says community response has been strong.
In terms of the impact, it's been huge. From the responses from the parents, it's overwhelming. It's first of its kind in terms of the incentives that the foundation has put out there for the DAGS and the runner-up DAGS and all those prizes. So it's the first of its kind, I can say proudly, in Aroma area.
The foundation plans to extend the program next year to include more rural schools, more grade levels, and increased support through corporate partnerships. Carol Kido Jr., TV1 News.
15 years since the start of the PNG LNG project, and a group of people who are still fighting to be recognized as landowners in the Moran PDL6 area of the Como-Hulia district have lost their leader, adding to their existing woes. Michael Pilari, chairman of Unumani Landowner Association Inc., died on November 17th after returning from a court case for his people to be recognized as landowners. The 22 clans in this association are now calling for help to repatriate the body of their leader home.
Unumani Landowners Association, comprising 22 ILGs, were given high hopes during the social mapping and landowner identification phase of the PNG LNG project in 2008. They were flown to Port Moresby and Kokopo to participate in the UBSA and LBBSA negotiations. Unfortunately, they were never recognized, but they never gave up. They took this further, seeking legal redress so they can also be recognized.
Before, government has been looked at. Government work misleading now, social mapping now, land on identification now. All this layer have been misleading planted and things so. That's why Michael M. had come now. I'm forming this house. One more group here. All forming piniso. And then government all talking more on government look here. All not been looked at all yet. That's why Chairman Karim go to court.
The fight took more than a decade, and the person leading this fight died on November 17th after attending a court case in relation to the matter.
Okay, Michael Freddy ko pass na I was in Chairman from Hunmani Lenona Using. So I'm go pass na I'm Karim Dila happy broad people. Na I'm court go now. Government will on delay go. Hardly releasing funds from Dila Peter Six. We block court go yet now. Last court then been Igolo. We're going to courthouse now. Court finish come outside law. Courthouse and pen and pundan. Now I'm in there.
Almost a month, and the landowners are now calling for their leaders, including the member for Como-Hulia, Daniel Tindipu, Hela Governor Philip Undialu, and other relevant authorities to not just help repatriate the body of the chairman, but to also look into their land ownership plight.
Isubro no dos muran pilo sigi stabo sem. Ol kapan pro mibla Prime Minister taripori member Charles Marabe hela paling kapana Pilipundalu Como-Hulia member pro mibla dan Tindipu ol sabe sem no dos muran pilo sigi sem papang karan mixing benefit na sab good no ka mibla triangle fight na now mibla kilelo semen dana mibla to na obat papang gini basabe. Please,
the Unumani Landowners Association will be the fourth association in the Moral PDL6 area if they are considered genuine by the court, which is currently on foot. Ruth Rongola, TV1 News.
You are watching TV1 News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's OneTalk wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our OneTalks, to our family, to the ones we love. PSP's OneTalk wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up and big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, the mumu, yes, magic on you.
Magic, the taste PNG loves.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Harem talk, young or old, a scale rice family meal with talk. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's a favorite by miles. Senisi go, scale rice, low scale price. Senisi go, scale rice, low scale price. But you like him?
Give me 5. That's right. With Digicel Cell Money, you can get a Gimme 5 plan with 5 gigabytes for only 5 kina. That's 5 gigabytes of data, valid for 5 days, all for only 5 kina. Whether you're streaming, gaming, scrolling, or staying connected with friends, you'll have all the data you need at an unbeatable price. So what are you waiting for? Get it today. Simply dial *888# to activate your Gimme 5 data plan. Only with Digicel Cell Money.
Show the dishes who's boss. Fight mess with Axion, the tough grease stripper. 100% effective at doing the dirty work. The triple active power breaks down tough grease, and its antibacterial formula leaves dishes squeaky clean. Get tough on grease. Get Axion.
Thanks for staying with us. The Papua New Guinea national women's cricket team, PNG Lewis, have returned home after competing in the ICC Women's Emerging Nations Trophy 2025, hosted in Bangkok, Thailand, from 20th to 30th November this year. The Lewis were put to test with some tough oppositions. They had some impressive outings, but were dominated in others, and that's the lesson for them. According to the latest ICC Women's Emerging Nations Trophy points table, PNG sits 5th on the table with 8 points from 7 matches and a positive net run rate of plus 0.026, keeping them in competitive connection despite the tight race among the top teams. Throughout the tournament, PNG Lewis won 4 matches out of the 7. In their first outing, which was on Friday, November 21st, they defeated Thailand by 8 runs. Pauke Siaka was impressive and named player of the match. They went on to defeat Netherlands by 8 runs, Namibia by 1 run in a narrow win, and Tanzania by 20 runs before losing their remaining games. PNG team finished the tournament with 4 wins in 7 matches, 8 points in total. The team is thrilled to register wins against Thailand and Netherlands, who are part of the T20 World Cup Global Qualifier. Captain Brenda Tau said the team played well and is proud of how far the team has come. The fighting spirit and the mentality of not giving up when the match was hard. She said it was a great and challenging experience for the team. Tau said the team has learned a thing or two in every tournament they attend. She said they are still learning, improving and challenging themselves as individuals and as a team. PNG Lewis are now home and in preparations for another practice match in Australia that is scheduled towards early next year before fielding in for Nepal Global Qualifier. Lake City FC heads into PSL semi-finals tomorrow as early favourites after an incredible season that saw them finish the competition on top as minor premiers. The Lake City FC completed 22 regular rounds of football with impressive feats knocking off its 11 rival clubs with ease. The Morobe Senior Football Club heads into the finals with 15 wins and 5 draws from 20 matches. Their dominance in both ends of the field, scoring 49 goals while only conceding 17, cements them as strong contenders for the 2025 PSL title. Despite regular season forms and results, finals football has its own surprises and Lake City FC cannot be underestimating their opposition. The Lake City FC and Morobe Wawans have some local fanfare, hence tomorrow's semi-final at PNG FA's Academy 11 Mile could be anyone's game. The minor premiers will be reminding themselves to be calm and approach the game as they had done in the regular season. They have a strong leadership and playing group and will be hard to put down. They have confidence and momentum to win this one. The Wawans, on the other hand, will come in full force trying to cause an upset. They will be banking on few of their senior players and fans. If they have a chance in this encounter, They must score first and have the scoreline pressure on the City FC. Lay's home of soccer, and the finals are expected to attract a decent crowd to the venue to what is highly anticipated local semi-final derby. Winners of the match progresses into grand final and the loser plays for third place. Meantime, in PNG Football Stadium in Port Moresby, around the same time, the Hakari United FC will play Gulf Komara FC for another semi-finals match. That's it for sports. Now the weather report. This is a heavy rain and potential flood warning issued by Papua New Guinea National Weather Service for Southern Region, Enga, Hela, Jawaka, Western Highlands, East Sepik, Medang, Morobe, West and East New Britain, Manus and New Island provinces. Heavy rainfall is expected over the mentioned areas within the next 24 hours, which may cause flash and riverine flooding. Landslides are also likely to occur in prone areas. All residents of the mentioned communities are advised to take necessary precautions during the warning period. And that wraps up the news. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by